Hi everybody, this is Adrienne Joyce and I'm here with the weekly tarot horoscope, and this is where I pull some cards for each of the zodiac signs. You can apply the reading to your sun, moon, or rising. And in case you didn't know, I also pull a general card each weekday for the collective, so you might want to check me out on weekdays as well. And if you would like a personal reading, you can join me on Patreon. Patrons get monthly personal tarot readings, and you can also purchase a reading from me on my Etsy shop or on my website if you just want to purchase a single reading, and the links for all of that are below. And this week I'm not going to talk too much about anything in particular. Usually I talk about an astrological topic or something of that nature, but this week I'm just going to go right into the cards. And I'd like to ask every sign to please like, share, subscribe, and comment. I remind every sign every time to do that because I do timestamp this video, and sometimes they may jump right into their sign. But I want to remind everybody to please like, share, and comment. And I'm going to start this week with Aries. And do a little bit more shuffling here. And Aries, your card is the Three of Wands, preparation. So this card may signal that whatever it is that's going on for you this week is really going well. You are starting something. It could be a project or creative project or something that you're doing on your job, and it is really going well. So this is a time for you to take whatever it is that you have started and maybe start looking at some things that you can do to improve what you've already begun. It could be you may want to expand something that you started, and this is a great time for you to do that. And we also have the Ace of Swords here at the bottom of the deck, and so this is really telling you that the key word for this card is victory. So this is great. This is a really good omen for the things that you're working on. And with the Ace of Swords, though, this is a card about beginnings, but sometimes you have to make decisions as well. The swords are all about logic and decision making, so you may have to also figure out what it is you might want to cut out from what you're doing. You already have this great start, but there may be some things that you can eliminate, things that could be trimmed. With the swords here, you can trim some things to streamline processes, to make things a little bit easier. So think about those things as you're working on your project, and it seems like you are on the road to success. And so now we're going to move on to Taurus, sun, moon, rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And Taurus, your card is the Six of Swords, resolution. So this may be a time where you have come to the end of something, where you have been dealing with a situation that maybe has been troubling or has been giving you some kind of problems, and now you're coming to a point in time where you have reached a resolution, where you have found a way to resolve any problems that you have had. It may involve you having to eliminate something from your life, get rid of something that does not serve you, and you have resolved the problems by moving on, by doing something else that is more beneficial for you. And the card at the bottom here is the Nine of Pentacles, comfort. And so this is really telling you that whatever it is that you decided to do in order to resolve this troublesome situation, it's going to really give you satisfaction. It's going to give you comfort. It may have been a situation that involved money, or maybe some kind of health issue that you were dealing with. And whatever it is that you did in order to resolve it, whatever cuts that you made, whatever changes that you made, it's going to be something that really, in the long run, is going to really help you a lot. It's going to make you really feel better, which is the point of you making those cuts in the first place, you're going to be feeling better. And this is just a, sign for you to really have hope that you're on the right track, that you've done the right thing. And so now we're going to move on to Gemini. Sun, Moon, or Rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And Gemini, we have the Two of Swords, uncertainty. So, you may be faced with a decision this week, and it really is going to be, a little bit difficult trying to figure out what to do. You may have a choice between one thing and another, and both of them have their pros and cons, and it's kind of really hard to weigh out which one is going to work the best for you, because they both have equal amount of pros and equal amount of cons. And the card on the bottom here is the Ace of Swords. And so the thing to do really, best what your situation is and how this reading applies to you. But the decision that may work out best for you in the long run is the one where you are also making cuts, but also starting something. You might have to start something. You may have to pave the way toward this new beginning. You may have to make some cuts. You may have to push some obstacles to the side in order to make this decision. So hopefully that helps you in terms of what you should do. Whatever it is, that thing that you can start by making, whatever it is that you need to do that requires you to push some things to the side, that you may have to eliminate some things in order for you to move forward. That's probably the way for you to go. So however that applies to you, I hope that helps. And so now we're going to move on to Cancer. Sun, Moon, or Rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. In Cancer, your card is the Ten of Cups, home. So that's really a good card for a Cancer, because Cancer is very much associated with having the comforts of home. And the Ten of Cups really is a card about being in a situation where your home life, where your family, the people that are close to you, people that you love, people who are like family, that they are really playing an important part in your life right now, and that things are going well, and that you are feeling that support from other people at this moment. And oddly enough, we have the Hermit, which is the angel of reflection in this deck. And so, maybe it's not so odd. Maybe this is a time for you to really think about those people in your life. Sometimes we think we're alone. Sometimes we think that we don't have the support that we need. And sometimes it may not be in the form that we are really wanting it to be. We may want, let's say we may want to have a certain type of relationship. We might want to have a romantic relationship, but yet we have so many family and platonic friends in our life that also give us love. And granted, it's not the same. It's not the same, but at the same time, it is something to be grateful for as well. And so this is not to say to give up the things that you really want in your life, but it's also saying that to also appreciate the things that you actually have in your life, and don't forget the love that you can also give to yourself. And these are things that are priceless. Life would be so much worse if you didn't have those things in your life. So this is something to reflect with this Angel of Reflection card. It's something to reflect about and think about in terms of what you have and what you wish you can have, and don't give up on your dreams. No, definitely not. But at the same time, don't forget what it is that you already have. And so now We're going to move on to Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And Leo, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And your card is the Magician, the Angel of Magic. And so this is you really this is really asking you to be confident in the skills that you have and what you have to work with. You know, you have a lot to work with, and we all do, really. But this is maybe a message for you in particular, where you may need that extra boost to say that, you know, yeah, you have this, and that you have all the tools that you need in order to do whatever it is that you want. You can you can achieve your goals. You know, you have what it takes. And card on the bottom here is the Two of Cups, which is partnership. And so perhaps this is a time for you to really look to your partnerships in order to, you know, give you that little bit of a boost. Sometimes, you know, we think we have to do things alone, and sometimes we do, you know, but sometimes, you know, we can ask for help. And there is help available for us if we look around. So maybe there is a partnership that you can form, or that you may already be in a position where you know someone who you can partner up with, or maybe you're already doing it. And you know, the message here is for you to lean on that partnership in a sense, you know, not to completely collapse and, you know, let them do all the work, but, you know, let them be there to bounce ideas off, to kind of be a shoulder to cry on sometimes if you need it, and also to listen to in order to get some ideas. You know, maybe this partnership can be, you know, so creative that, you know, you're bouncing off each other, and it really just, you know, the two of you just create a perfect whole. So that's something to think about. Look to your partners. And now we're going to move on to Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And Virgo, your card is the High Priestess, Angel of Power. And so sometimes the power is within. You know, sometimes we look to externalize our power. We look to try to force our will upon outside sources. You know, we try to do things, you know, to the outside, you know, try to make things happen in the world. And sometimes the world that we need to look at is the world within, our own thoughts, our own feelings, our own intuition. And so this is the time for you to kind of go inward. And, you know, with the Knight of Swords, you know, drama, you know, sometimes we create drama within ourselves. You know, sometimes we fool ourselves into thinking that, well, not really fool ourselves, but sometimes there is turmoil within ourselves, you know, that we have to deal with. And, you know, sometimes this affects the way we present ourselves to the world. If our inner selves are in chaos, you know, if we are so agitated, so anxious, you know, inside, you know, and that comes from the things that we think, the things that we, you know, the little, the voices in our head, the things that we tell ourselves. So definitely go inside and look at the voices in your head. What drama are they bringing to you, and how is that drama manifesting in the outside world? And the thing to really fix the things that are happening to you is to go inside and fix yourself, and on the inside first, from the inside out. And once you figure out what it is that is really triggering you, you know, what are the causes for that, then you are on your way toward calming down the drama in yourself, and, you know, being a more serene person on the inside. And you can bring that out to your interactions with the outside world once you have that all figured out. So now we're going to move on to Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. And Libra, your card is the Two of Wands, Progress. So you are definitely making progress on something that you're working on, and you know best what this card is pertaining to. And it could be a creative project. It could even be, it could be a relationship as well. You know, something that you're working on with someone. It could be a personal relationship. It could also be a creative partnership. And this is a time where things are really starting to gel. You've got things off the ground, and now things are going well. You know, you're starting to work well with someone, or the project that you're working on is really beginning to take shape. And the card we have on the bottom here is the Page of Cups. And so, you know, this really, it actually lends itself to either a creative project or even a romance. But at this time, your creative juices are really flowing. You know, this is, the Page of Cups really represents being able to use your imagination, to kind of just let it fly, you know, to kind of tap into that kind of childlike space where you know, we're a child, you know, the imagination can go anywhere. And, you know, you can really have fun with it as well. You know, this is not something that, you know, is so deadly serious. And sometimes we need to just kind of loosen up a little bit. You know, just have fun with whatever it is that you're doing. You know, let the creative juices flow and have fun. You know, bring out your inner child so that you can really touch the sky. You know, you can do anything with wherever you're going with this project or partnership. You know, it can really flourish into something that's unique and wonderful. So, you know, that's great. And so now we're going to move on to Scorpio. Sun, Moon, or Rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And Scorpio, your card is the Five of Pentacles, Isolation. So this may be a time where you were feeling a little bit as if you're not getting the support you need, that you feel that maybe there's something lacking, that people are not behind you, or perhaps things are not gelling, things are not working out the way you would like them to. And, you know, it could really be bringing you down. But by the same token, we have the Three of Pentacles action. The Three of Pentacles represents a solid foundation. So you probably have the foundation that you need in order to move forward. And so, you know, go back to basics, you know, go back to the drawing board, you know, go back to that solid foundation and see maybe where you might have to rebuild again in order to feel as if that you are supported, that you are not isolated. You know, it may be that it could be, you know, you really just forgetting that you do have more resources than you realize. And so go back to that basics to kind of get your bearings, you know, kind of ground yourself even. You know, if that means physically, you know, getting out into nature, walking around barefoot, you know, just getting some sunshine, some air, you know, doing that. And also, you know, grounding within yourself, if that means meditation and doing things that are calming to you, then just be in the moment and go back to that foundation in order to kind of figure out what the problem is and how to solve it. And so now we're going to move on to Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And Sagittarius, your card is the Five of Wands test. So you may be having to deal with issues, annoyances, conflicts, possibly with other people. There could be a lot of energy in your life that is testing you, that is causing you some irritation, and you have to kind of, you know, make sure that you stay on your toes, you know, that you are not being taken advantage of in some way. And, you know, the card we have on the bottom here is the Chariot. the angel of guidance. So, the Chariot really talks about being driven, to really tap into your inner resources in order to go in the direction that you want to go. So this is a matter of, really taking it upon yourself to see to it that you are steered in the right direction. You may have to ignore other people, ignore those outside forces. There could be distractions in your life, and instead of trying to deal with other people, maybe this is a time for you to be, to go your own way, to really guide things in the direction that you want to go, instead of being driven or pushed into a direction that other people are trying to push you into. This is a time for you to stand steady and make sure you're focused and do your own thing, to do you. And so now we're going to move on to Capricorn. Sun, Moon, or Rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And Capricorn, your card is the World, the angel of success. So this is a good week for you. You have gone through a lot and you have achieved a lot. And so this is something that you can be really thankful for, something you can be happy about, that whatever you're doing it right. That you have achieved a level of success and that you can build upon that. You have gained some wisdom because of it as well. And, the card we have on the bottom here is the Ten of Cups. And, you are a boss. The Ten of Cups is all about, and the key word for the Ten of Cups is home. And so this is really you being stable in your own domain, within your level of your sphere of influence. These are people, the Ten of Cups represents people and things that are close to you, close to home. Good friends, family members, close personal relationships. These are the things that are in your life that you can be happy about. These are the things that have benefited from all the work that you have put in, and this is part of your success, having that circle of friends around you, that home base, that stability to really, with that, the stability to work from. You have a strong base of operations, emotionally. This could be your, having a good, strong foundation in your home, but within yourself, you have a strong foundation emotionally, that you are emotionally stable. And from that point of stability, you can move mountains. You can do anything that you like because you have that core of strength. So, now we're going to just move on to Aquarius. This is Sun, Moon, or Rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And Aquarius, your card is the Two of Wands, Progress. And so this is you starting a project and starting to see it come together. It could be a creative project, it could be a partnership that you are in, but it is really starting to gel. It is really starting to come together, and it is to a point where you can now see yourself taking those next steps. And the card that we have on the bottom is the Star, which is the angel of hope. And this could really be something that takes you very far. The Star card is all about hard work and hope and inspiration, and you being a star, really. And actually, the Star card is the card for Aquarius. And so, this is you being a shining light. Whatever it is that you're working on right now can really give you a lot of joy and success, and maybe even prosperity, but it's something that also that you're passionate about, something that feeds your soul. So really enjoy that, and take it as far as you can, and let it continue to give you that really spiritual upliftment. And so now we're going to move on to Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And Pisces, your card is the Five of Cups, sadness. So, you may be feeling sad about something. You may be, you may feel a little bit of disappointment about something that's going on in your life. And into every life, some sadness must come, as the phrase goes. And, the key is to honor that sadness, but, hopefully not all is lost. And sometimes when we feel sad, we kind of give in. And on the card here, we have the devil, which is the angel of freedom. And so, which is, I think it's, this is the Angel Tarot by Jane Wallace that I'm using. I really like the concept of the devil card being the angel of freedom, because on the one hand, sometimes we allow our sadnesses to chain us. We allow our sadnesses to cause us to feel as if we cannot move forward. And, which is also a feature of the devil card. We feel that we are chained, but by the same token, we also have the capacity, as long as we come at it with awareness, to know that we can free ourselves from whatever is binding us. So if you're feeling a sadness, definitely, honor it. But by the same token, know in the back of your mind, once you have been able to meditate and think about what it is that is really causing upset in your life, you can come to a point where you know that you can move on, that you're not bound by this sadness, that you can move on from whatever it is that is, keeping you down at the moment, and know that it cannot keep you down forever, that you are able to move up. And so thank you everyone for listening. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. If you would like a personal reading, please visit the links in the description box below, and I will talk to you soon.